Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm going to tell you today about the truth about what happened in Rwanda in 1994. And I pointed this out in previous videos, but Paul Rusesabagina praised the Hutu government that was slaughtering the Tutsi minority, but not just the Tutsis, but moderate Hutus as well. And that's in those are public speeches that Paul Rusesabagina made. The only thing that Paul Rusesabagina did, he happened to be the manager at the hotel where the Rwandans took refuge. But that hotel was under UN protection. A UN flag flew over that hotel, so those refugees automatically, people that got to that hotel automatically had refugee status because it was protected by the UN and had UN guards outside there. So the Hutu government was not going to do something like that because that would have definitely wrecked any credibility that they had. It would have wrecked any propaganda that they had. Also, in the movie Hotel Rwanda, Nick Nolte played a Canadian colonel, but in real life he was a Canadian general. And the general's name is Romeo Dallaire. And he hated the movie Hotel Rwanda, and he thinks it's just completely fiction, that it is highly inaccurate. And Romeo Dallaire was there and had struggled with PTSD, and in some cases still does with all he saw. I mean, 800,000 people were slaughtered in the Rwandan genocide in 1994. And one of the reasons that the genocide stopped, it wasn't because of Paul Rusesabagina. It was because the Rwandan Patriotic Front, which consisted of Tutsis and also moderate Hutus, eventually overthrew the government that was doing the massacring and won the civil war. And then also there was a Polish intelligence officer named, and there was a Polish intelligence officer who was a major. I can't think of his name at the moment, but it's in the book. I believe it's Major Stefan. And Romeo Dallaire was the head of all the UN forces there, and he stayed beyond his tour of duty and chose to keep helping out with the genocide, and he helped save plenty of lives as well. So it was due to those people. It was not due to Paul Rusesabagina. Paul Rusesabagina has been in trouble with the current Rwandan government because he's been using the funds that he's getting for a nonprofit organization raising awareness of the Rwandan genocide. He's been using it for political aspirations. And Paul Rusesabagina rarely goes back to Rwanda since he left around, I believe it was 1996, but since he left around that time, he rarely goes back to Rwanda. So Paul Rusesabagina is not a hero. President George W. Bush should have not awarded him the Presidential Medal of Freedom, and Oprah should have not honored him on her show. So, hope everyone's doing well. Take care. God bless them. Bye-bye.